Welcome to In-Cabin from the creators of AutoSense. In-Cabin supports the global community of automotive interior specialists by providing a best-in-class event experience featuring an extensive agenda across 2 tracks, expert-led roundtables, and a full exhibition of the latest innovations. Today, we are joined by Arthur Duhamel, applications engineer at Melexis. And Arthur, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Cal. Happy to be here.
Arthur, tell us the latest news and the latest developments at Melexis.
Well, at Melexis, we have been supplying the automotive industry and also adjacent markets since 2014 with time-of-flight sensors. So today we are delivering our 3rd generation of automotive qualified time-of-flight sensors. So the latest addition to the family is the MLX75027 RTI, which is going to be released soon and is under evaluation by some of our lead customers. It is a variant of the MLX75027, so the VGA TOF sensor, with a reduced footprint and ISO 26262, so automotive functional safety capabilities. It's our first ASIL-ready time-of-flight sensor at Melexis.
And Arthur, what does ASIL-ready by Melexis mean? Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, so the ASIL Ready program at Melexis is the guarantee of an appropriate safety culture and competencies of the people installed within Melexis, so both on the business and technical domains. It ensures proper definition, development, and production of safety products in compliance with ISO 26262 standard, indeed. So the ASIL Ready program is controlled by the functional safety expert that we have, and also supported by certified project team members, indeed. So the Melexis ASIL Ready program expands the Melexis certified quality management system. And today, the MLX75027 RTI is an ASIL capable sensor developed according to our Melexis ASIL Ready program and safety culture.
Arthur, what is meant then by an ASIL capable time-of-flight sensor?
So a Melexis ASIL capable TOF sensor, it means that basically it has been developed as a quality management component today. It follows the standard automotive development flow, but it has been identified as capable of operating in safety-related context, basically. So that claim of the safety capability of the sensor, it relies on hardware evaluation, methodology such as FMEDA, so failure mode and diagnostic analysis, which are part of the functional safety analysis. So our functional safety team and TOF technical team, they use realistic technical safety requirements. We demonstrate that we exceed the hardware metrics required for an ASIL-B in-cabin application, for example. All of our studies and analyses, they are part of a functional safety in automotive, but what is even more important is the collaboration with OEMs, Tier 1, in order for them to be able to build a safety application inside of the vehicle. So in the future, in order to make the road safer in the coming years, it will require a really strong level of support and a deep understanding of time-of-flight sensors, things such as advanced diagnostic features on how to use them. Our time-of-flight team today at Melexis is ready to support customers on that aspect, work with them, as each safety application is always slightly different, and it requires in-depth analysis. So Melexis is today ready to support customers during their automotive safe product development.
Arthur, when it comes to Euro NCAP and from your perspective at Melexis, what are some of the key applications that are driven by these regulations?
So today, it is really recognized by Euro NCAP that driver distraction, driver inattention, or the major contributing factors to car accidents, crashes, and all the driving studies have demonstrated that there is a higher risk whenever there are some visually demanding tasks for the driver, typically. So being able to detect driver inattention, drowsiness, in order to do that, there are several car manufacturers who introduce in-cabin sensors to estimate the driver's state by analyzing the driver movements, like the steering input, motion, gaze, eye opening of the head, etc. So time-of-flight system can improve the safety of vehicles, let's say, before, during, and after an accident. First, you reduce the probability of accidents by monitoring the driver, the passenger at all times, inside everywhere in the vehicle. You protect the occupants of the vehicle in case of an accident by deploying the airbag in a smart way, adapted to the size of the people, their number, their position in the vehicle. You can adapt the seat belt load automatically, depending on their position, or also the head restraint at the back. Even disabling the airbag can be also important for the safety of the users in case there is an object, for example, on the passenger seat. So if necessary, that can also be done. And after the accident, also time-of-flight system can provide occupancy information during emergency or distress calls, for example. So you know how many people are there in the car, you can adapt the rescue to the occupants inside of the vehicle.
Arthur, are there other applications that would be able to benefit from the use of Melexis time-of-flight sensors?
Yeah, so we mentioned OMS, so everything about occupant monitoring inside of the car, but yeah, DMS is also part of that indeed. So attention assist technology, as they call it today, they has been evaluated by Euro NCAP since 2020 already, but driver monitoring really goes beyond that. It's really about estimating the driver state, analyzing its movements in a really precise way, steering input, head motion, gaze, eye opening, so really focusing on the driver itself. It's a complete part of driver safety and driver monitoring today. Inside of the vehicle, you also have things related to child presence detection. That's an important one for Euro NCAP. So the ability to detect if there's a child left behind at the back. And in case of that, being able to open the door automatically, the window, to avoid heat strokes. Face ID is also one of them. So it's not the interior, it's more we focus a bit the outside of the car, capability of opening your vehicle without the key or in combination, but just recognizing you, adapting the interior of the car, the seat position, depending on that. Very popular in China, for example. And also everything what we call cocooning. So I've been at AutoSense Detroit to speak about that. So the ability to see 360 degrees on the car with really high resolution at short range, not 100, 200 meters, but we're talking 7, 10 meters, but having a high resolution image of the exterior of the vehicle to be able to enable automatic assisted parking, for example, or autonomous driving at low speed. All of those applications can be done using Melexis time-of-flight sensors. The high resolution of the TOF sensor and the direct access to the distance data can be used for that. And for the interior of the cabin, the capability of having the 3D environment, so really 3D mapping of the interior of the vehicle, allows you to get direct access to passenger classification, object recognition, and all the required measurements which will be necessary at some point to enable safety in the vehicles of the future.
I want to encourage all of our AutoSense and in-cabin viewers and attendees to visit the Melexis website, connect with the company on LinkedIn. Arthur, in the meantime, from all of us here, we want to thank you for being with us and sharing your expertise and your thought leadership. We look forward to doing this again real soon with you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Carl.
For more in-depth interviews like this, subscribe to the AutoSense YouTube channel. And for more information about InCabin, visit incabin.com. That's incabin.com. In Detroit, on behalf of InCabin, I'm Carl Anthony.